US President Donald Trump has acknowledged that his decision to impose tariffs on India over its continued purchase of Russian oil has strained relations between Washington and New Delhi. In a candid moment during an interview, Trump stated, "That's not an easy thing to do. It causes a rift." So what does this mean for US-India relations, ongoing trade negotiations, and the broader geopolitical chessboard involving Russia? Let's break it down. On Friday, during a wide-ranging interview, Trump confirmed that he imposed a 50% tariff on India, a direct response to India's decision to continue buying crude oil from Russia despite global sanctions and Western pressure. India was Russia's biggest customer. "I put a 50% tariff on India because they're buying oil from Russia." That's not an easy thing to do. This is a significant admission. Until now, Trump's administration had justified tariffs largely as a move to protect American industry or correct trade imbalances, not as a tool to punish geopolitical decisions. India has defended its purchase of Russian oil as a matter of national interest and energy security. But Trump's move added a 25% tariff specifically targeting India's oil-related trade, on top of existing duties, pushing overall tariffs on Indian goods to a staggering 50%. Unsurprisingly, India hit back. The Indian government described the tariff hike as unfair, unjustified, and unreasonable, while privately warning that such measures risk undermining decades of growing strategic trust between the two countries. US-India relations had already hit a rough patch, with stalled trade talks, disagreements over digital services taxes, and India's reluctance to toe the Western line on Russia. And Trump's latest comments may have inadvertently confirmed what many analysts had speculated, that Washington sees India's growing ties with Moscow as a serious concern. But just 2 days before that interview, President Trump had signaled a softer approach. In remarks made on Wednesday, he said he was certain that the two countries would reach a successful conclusion in their ongoing trade talks. He also called Prime Minister Narendra Modi a very good friend and said he looked forward to speaking with him soon. India and the US are close friends and natural partners. We are working to unlock the limitless potential of our partnership. This sudden thaw suggests that behind the tough rhetoric, both sides are still invested in repairing the relationship, and the signs of reconciliation are already emerging. Speaking before the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, Trump's nominee for ambassador to India, Sergio Gor, expressed optimism that the trade dispute could be resolved within weeks. He emphasized that both sides are now working on the nitty-gritty details. The heart of the dispute remains energy and geopolitics. India, the world's third-largest oil importer, has become one of the top buyers of discounted Russian crude since the Ukraine war began. For New Delhi, it's a strategic necessity. For Washington, it's a challenge to its sanctions regime. White House officials, including trade advisor Peter Navarro, have issued warnings. Speaking on the issue, Navarro accused India of hiding behind the so-called Maharaja of tariffs and warned that growing energy ties with Russia would, quote, not end well.
Here's the problem with India. It's a two-pronged problem. There's 50% tariffs on India. 25% of them is the reciprocal tariff because of unfair trade. 25% is the fact that India is buying oil from Russia. So start with the reciprocal trade tariffs. The problem is that India literally is the Maharaja of tariffs. It has the highest tariffs of any major country in the world, and it's in denial about that. It tries to tell everybody out there that that's not true when it is demonstrably true. So they should engage with us. They haven't done that as Japan, Korea, the Philippines, Indonesia, the European Union has. They simply think they continue having their way with us. President Trump's not going to allow that. Now, Putin gives India a discount on crude. They refine it, sell at premium prices to Europe, Asia, and Africa. It's nothing but profiteering. India cannot stand on the thin reed that somehow they need this oil to run their cars or cool their homes. It's false, just simply false. It was a shame to see Modi getting in bed as the leader of the biggest democracy in the world with the two biggest authoritarian dictators in the world, in Putin and Xi Jinping. That doesn't make any sense. I'm not sure what he's thinking, particularly since India has been in a Cold War and sometimes a hot war with China for decades. America, we love you here at the White House. Happy Labor Day, and I'll be back tomorrow or the next day.
Do you see a scenario where that ever comes back?
No.
Or it's gone?
No. I'd help if it was done. There you go.
It's a high-stakes balancing act for India, maintaining its traditional partnership with Russia, while not alienating its most powerful democratic ally, the United States. Adding to the controversy, Trump also made sweeping claims about his role in ending global conflicts. Among them, the India-Pakistan tensions and even long-standing crises in Africa. I solved 7 wars, including Pakistan and India, Congo and Rwanda. I solved it. 31 years, millions of people killed. I solve wars that were unsolvable. While these claims have drawn criticism and skepticism from foreign policy experts, they reflect Trump's recurring theme, positioning himself as a global dealmaker who can bring adversaries to the table. But in the case of India, that negotiation may still be ongoing. So, where do things stand now? Despite the harsh tariffs and diplomatic strain, there are signs of a thaw. Trade talks have resumed. Both Trump and Modi are expressing willingness to move forward. But the tension over India's energy, ties with Russia, and America's increasingly aggressive tariff strategy remains a live wire in the relationship. What do you think? Are Trump's tariffs justified? Should India change course on Russian oil? Or is this just another chapter in a complicated but necessary partnership?
Welcome to Money Control, your ultimate destination in the ever-evolving world of finance, business, markets, policy, and technology. India's preeminent news platform, driven by facts and fueled by data. A platform made in India, and for the world. Moneycontrol.com has a staggering reach of 100 million plus monthly active users and 6.02 million daily active users. Being a transformative digital force, reshaping how we engage with money, markets, and news. Setting us apart is our commitment to delivering accurate information and empowering financial decision-making in a dynamic ecosystem. Seeking a deeper dive into the financial realm, we present Money Control Pro, a powerhouse of exclusive insights, providing actionable investment ideas and expert analysis. Because in today's fast-paced world, informed decisions demand both information and expertise. And we have 1 million plus Money Control Pro total paid subscribers and 100% return in 1.5 years, beating the market. Explore market trends, access expert opinions, and utilize essential financial tools all at your fingertips. Join the millions who trust moneycontrol.com for their financial journey, where facts meet finance and data drives decisions. Think markets, think Money Control.